I wanted to come to you today to talk to you about our counter cloths. This is a product that I use every single day in my kitchen, and I wanted to give you some tips and tricks and some helpful ways of how you can use that in your house. Our counter cloth box set comes in this metal frame, and it comes in a set of 6. Well, why are those important to me? Well, let me give you a little visual. The counter cloths are designed to mimic the size of a selected size paper towel. That matters because of how much North America uses paper towels. Just in North America alone, over 50,000 trees a day are cut down to support our paper towel habit. In comes our counter cloth. This can make such a huge difference, not only in the environment, but on our pocketbook. So let me tell you what I'm talking about. The average family of 4 will buy a package of paper towels a month, and a package includes a package of 12, okay? So over the course of a year, that's almost $240 a year just for paper towels. Norwex has a solution, and a very cost-effective one, because these are sustainable. So let me show you a little bit about what these products are. I'm going to come up close and show you an up-close view of the popcorn weave of our counter cloth. That matters because this popcorn weave allows it to be super, super absorbent. So let me demonstrate that real quick. I've got a 1/4 cup of water, and I'm going to pour it in a cup, and I'm going to take the counter cloth and put it in here. Our counter cloth will absorb about a 1/4 cup of water. So when you have those spills, rather than grabbing however many of these, 4 or 5 of these to clean up that mess, one and done, right? You just need to come in here with the counter cloth, and voila, you're going to pick it up. And just like that, you can see, and you can even see there's space left. I put a 1/4 cup in here because that's what the official records is, but you can see a 1/4 cup. You still have room left to pick up some water. So it's an excellent absorbency, and it does a fantastic job with getting those quick messes picked up. So let me tell you a little bit about the box set. The box set comes with a set of 6. 2 packages of counter cloths. Now obviously there's enough room for probably 12 counter cloths, but maybe you're a family that doesn't need 12 counter cloths. That's okay. Do you have our veggie scrub mint that you don't know where to store? Do you have one of our EnviroCloths that you'd like to have out but you're not sure where to put it? Check this out. Do you have one of our kitchen cloths? Not sure where to hang it? It is a nice way to store all of your your cloths. This is exactly what this looks like every day on my counter. This is what it looks like. But this is really nice because not only is it it's a small footprint, right? But it's a nice place to store your cloths, but see, like I said, this has extra space on it. When you want to dry your cloth, wring it out and just put it over the roof of your house. It's a nice, simple place to be able to put your cloth so that it can dry. Because when you do that, let me put it back up here. When you do that, our microfiber has microsilver technology built into that. Well, what does that mean? The microsilver technology, it's built into the fibers at the raw materials stage of the manufacturing process. But when it gets wet and the air circulates around that and dries for 24 hours, that microsilver gets in there and self-purifies the cloth. Self-purifies it. But what a great place to put it, right over the roof, right? So let me tell you a little bit about some different uses of our counter cloth. If you have the little single serve ice creams, for the little ones particularly, and their hands get cold, wrap a countercloth around it. You can do the same thing with popsicles. If you have a glass, a beverage that is packed full of ice, but it's not the insulated kind, it's getting cold, wrap this around it. Another use of that for cups, this is an example of a cup that is not insulated and it does sweat when it gets wet. Use your countercloth. You got a coaster. Go figure. But it's going to absorb it. It's going to absorb all that liquid. Just like I said, it holds a 1/4 cup of water, but the moisture that's going to come off of a cup from sweating, it's not going to come close to a 1/4 cup. But it's going to keep your surface dry. It's going to do a great job with that. The countercloth, like I said, that you got a quick mess on your stove, just come through and just wipe that up there, put it over the roof of your countercloth box set, and you are good to go. It is all set up. But my all-time favorite tip to share with you today is this. How many of you like spinach? I do. How many of you use lettuce, fruits, vegetables, but they may not go much past their expiration date, or they're just getting so moisture ridden that they might go bad sooner than expected? Here's my tip. This is a package of spinach. Put a countercloth inside there. This is going to absorb, you just saw a 1/4 cup, right? Think of the moisture inside of these packages of fruits and vegetables that this can absorb. I eat a lot of spinach, but sometimes I cannot eat it by the time the expiration date goes by. I have been able to extend my expiration date on my spinach at least a week and sometimes 2 weeks past the expiration date. It is truly a win-win. So I invite you to really challenge yourself. Let's get rid of these and introduce ourselves to the countercloth box set. It is a great alternative. It is a sustainable alternative. And let's make a difference in trying to reduce the cutting down of all those trees. Again, 50,000 trees a day just for North America. Let's make a difference together. You have a good day.